water got on my phone and made it close out. I made it freak out because the sensors in there for touch. So whoops. Um, Part two, I guess, is maybe I'll edit them and put them together. I'm not sure. Basically, they want controllable votes, and if there's a third party candidate in there that they don't know will actually vote that can vote either way or vote neither way, it's dangerous. It's an uncontrolled variable, and they don't want that. So they both have decided together, let's choke them out. Let's make sure they can't get up there. You all know that I have my own political party, the Neutralist American Party, which believes that America should be focused on itself, um, and focused on bettering itself to the best. That's the main goal of the Neutralist Party, is absolutely increasing our strength as a country through education, through the arts, through science, to improve our resilience, to make sure that if anything hits the fan, America's never affected. America's never hurt. That we try to go against anything that might affect us as a whole. We have to have the best medicine. We have to have the best abilities. We have to have the healthiest people. We got to have everything that we can. We don't want to be the strongest offensively. We want to be the strongest. Basically, it's a turtle mentality. Protect thyself. Don't. I mean, still go out and. Not to truly a turtle mentality. It's I don't know, a turtle with a gun. I don't know. Just basically, not isolationism. We still trade. We still involve ourselves when needed. If there's a world war, we should try to get into that. If we can see that we will successfully be able to help and not be affected by it. But we should not be trying our best to get into wars or put our boots on the land for anything else. And I don't think that we should scale down all military spending, but we should definitely scale down a good chunk of it for offensive ventures, at least, definitely, and focus more on putting more money into the Coast Guard, putting more money into protecting our waters. You know, um, I don't know. We should increase our vetting process and make it much more viable that people can get a visa, more viable, make the legal process a lot easier or more fluid, so and it doesn't increase the amount of legal ventures here. But we should also, you know what, to be honest, we should also try to help out the countries that are coming over. Like, I feel like if we strengthen the economies of the countries that are not sending their people over. They're not sending their people over. The people are trying to escape violence and get a better life. I mean, if we stop that, you'll stop all need, because people don't really want to leave their home country most of the time. So they're looking for a better life. And if we strengthen our bond with Mexico and Canada and make them strong allies, strong, strong, that just going to increase our defense. Because what happens when someone comes through land? What happens? That is our first little sandwiched barrier. We are using them as the middleman between us. We strengthen our bond with them. We strengthen our ties. We should mainly do our manufacturing and trade. If it's going to be outside, we should try to do it there. Bring the jobs directly to Canada and Mexico, and increase their strength as well. Because look, if you make sure, go sit down, buddy. Okay, I'll help you. Good job. Go sit down. Okay, give me a kiss. Mwah. Go sit down. Okay. Sorry. That's a firm belief that we have too many. We have too many people. We have too many overseas manufacturing things, and we're not trying to better ourselves. If you are, it basically, Neutralist American Party focuses on North America as a whole, and mainly America, the United States, but America as a whole, as that is our waters. It's within our waters, or our direct waters. That is what we protect, and that is what we care about. You know. I don't know. I don't know. There's definitely better solutions than oh, just deport everybody or just let everybody in. No, both of those are bad. Both of those are weak ideas. because they're just going to keep, you just keep telling people no, 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 they're just going to try to keep coming in. But if you let everybody in, then you're going to have too many mouths and too many people in the work field. But really, the only jobs they ever get are, low wage, stealing jobs, like not stealing jobs, jobs that steal from themselves, jobs that steal from them, jobs that take away, that pay them nothing, and they're, throwawayable jobs. We also need to change America's idea of work ethic, and that if a job's a job, regardless of what it is, you shouldn't be trying to get some, career. Like, your end goal is to be as rich as humanly possible. No, your end goal is to be able to feed your family, take care of your family. That's the American dream. You have a house or somewhere you live, and you take care of your own. Too many people are trying to think that they're meant for something or meant for greatness. Humanity is not meant for anything. If you make it, you make it, and that's just luck. Or that's just how it is. You might make it, you might not. Sometimes it's hard work, but you can't deny that luck and hard work go hand in hand sometimes. That you can work as hard as you possibly can and then still get messed up. You can keep going, and I definitely say keep going, but definitely don't try to think that you are meant for anything. Be comfortable in the idea that life is much more precious, in the idea that it doesn't matter. That you're worried about where you're going to be instead of enjoying where you are now. And that's hard for people that are in the poorest thing. And that's another thing that the Neutralist Party cares about, is lowering the amount of poverty, lowering the percentage of people in poverty. Because, oh my God, I don't know. I think we need to definitely focus on after-school programs, because we need to lower crime. We need to decriminalize possession of drugs. Still keep the selling of certain drugs in certain amounts, over a certain amount, as a crime. But if you are in possession of drugs with the intent to use, you are forced to seek rehab, and we provide you with rehab, and we try to get you better for certain ones. But other drugs, we need to also make sure that they're not harmful. Like weed, not harmful. That's fine to just be weed, And if we are going to legalize weed, that's another thing that we have to. If you have a nonviolent, if you are in jail specifically and solely for weed, and you have no other charges, and you have no other violent crimes, you should be released. It's just ridiculous. We also need to stop. I don't believe in private prisons. I don't know. I just don't. I don't believe that they should be. I don't know. Your profit shouldn't be on the incarceration of people. That should be a government-owned thing. But I might be wrong on that. I just don't agree. I just don't like the idea of it.
Daddy,
Yeah, buddy.
I need
What do you need, buddy?
oh, I need orange.
I'll get you. Well, we don't have oranges. I'll get you a pear, okay? Let me finish up here, and I promise I'll get you a pear. He has a pizza that he's not eating. You want to eat your pizza? Do you want to finish your pizza? Why? You want? Okay, because you want a pear. All right, then I'll